ages, people were going to the park, and there were a couple workers that had their arms ripped off because, you really shouldn't be keeping tigers locked up like that. Some of them weren't like small cages, they had space to run around, but it was just kind of a bad atmosphere for that kind of animal. And I didn't get to the rest of the show. I heard it gets crazy, somebody goes missing. I don't even know, but I thought that was wacky that I went to one of them.
I just realized I was muted. Okay, I had no idea. I haven't watched the show or anything, so that's not one that stood out for me last year, but that's wild. Oh, Colin just dropped his Kai just in case um for attendance. I'm gonna pull up a card myself actually. Give me 1 second.
So
So
sorry. Do we only put the like put a thing down if it like directly like kind of relates to us, or like we can relate?
yeah,
Okay.
like if it stood out to you, if it's something that you kind of looked into while it was happening or something like that. So just call out bingo whenever you mark them.
Cool.
Okay, so next call, Chadwick Boseman. I will put down a chip for that. I'm a huge Marvel fan. We love Marvel movies in this house, so that was definitely a tragic one for me. Even though it was kind of hinted at before, it still caught me off guard because he was really young. So that one was a big one for me. Ooh, Prince Harry quits royal family. That was a little crazy. RBG's death. Yeah. She was long standing on SCOTUS. That was kind of wild. Oh, where's that one? Okay. Impeachment number one, I should have put impeachment number one. Yeah, no, that I feel like we all joked about it, but then when it actually happened, yeah, that's one of the highlights of 2020 for me. There we go. Okay, Trump getting COVID-19 after calling it a hoax for so long. Stock market crash. That one didn't affect me, but if any of y'all are into stocks, yeah.
I feel like this just doesn't even feel real. There's just so many things that went wrong,
Yeah.
even more that are on this. That's just like,
it's crazy to even like look back because I didn't even like all of the stuff that's going on, but when you see it written down, you're like, wait, all of that happened in 2020. It feels like it's been like 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just realizing that Kobe's death and Chadwick's death was in the same year, and I'm just kind of like in my bag right now. Like, damn, we really lost two legends right here.
Right in the beginning and then right at the end of the year. Yeah, it was a lot. Proof of aliens. I don't know. Does anyone know the context of this one? I'm pretty sure I saw Twitter going crazy about it last year, but I have no idea the story behind this.
The CIA dropped evidence that UFOs are real, and that like extraterrestrial life basically is 100% confirmed a real thing. It's just no further detail wound up coming up after that.
Kiara, were you gonna say something?
Yeah, kind of like in relation to what Kai said. I know that Trump started the whole like Space Force thing, so I feel like they were kind of in relation to each other. But then Space Force like kind of fell off. Like I didn't really hear anything about it after like the whole proof of aliens thing. So I don't know if that's going to continue into Joe's administration or like what's going to happen with the aliens. Like are they just gone? I don't know. It's interesting.
That's crazy. I don't know how I stayed out of the loop with that one. I mean, come on, we all knew aliens were real before, but to hear the government actually confirm it is a whole other level. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that I wasn't in the loop on that one. I'm kind of disappointed with myself now.
Me too. Well, clearly there was a lot to keep up with last year.
But yeah, I actually just watched the other day with my boyfriend. We watched I don't know if anybody's seen Arrival. Um it's with Amy Adams and I forget the other actor, but it's like an alien type kind of an alien type movie. It's, people coming from wherever, I don't know. But that's just so weird.
That's crazy. Well, now I have to go inform myself on that and stay in the loop with whatever updates we get. That's crazy. Okay. So I learned that. So that was my 2021 wake up call. Oh, the COVID-19 vaccine. It came way sooner than we thought it would. Okay. Pandemic outbreak, obviously that was a huge one. Yeah, I was just reflecting on that yesterday with my girlfriend and I was like, you know, last year around this time we heard about it originating in China and it was all the like continents away, and now it's like each of us know at least one person who got it. And yeah, that's just crazy.
I
That
remember. Oops, sorry.
Hmm?
I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt. I remember like I was living on campus at the time,
Yeah.
and when we first started hearing about cases in China, like everyone on campus was kind of like either you were like freaking out or you were kind of just like, oh, it's not gonna like happen over here or whatever.
Right.
And I remember like there was like a petition to like close the school down, and I remember thinking like,
I
oh,
remember that.
yeah, I was like, oh my God, no, it's not gonna get over here. Like it's not that serious. And then
Right.
a couple of days after that, the school was like, you need to pack everything and go home.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember that. Yeah. I remember when we were packing everything out to go home for spring break. I guess I found like I think it was like a half a bottle of wine left. And I was like, oh, like this is great. We could use this when we go on a date, in like, next month. And my boyfriend's like, what are you talking about? Like, we're not going on a date anytime soon. I'm like, what? He's like, you realize that this is a serious thing. And for the longest time I was like, oh, like whatever. And then it progressively got worse. And
Worse.
here we are. Still
That's
haven't gone on that date.
Oh my God.
Crazy. I remember when they kicked me out of the village, man. And I just moved in because I was off campus for a little bit and I was getting my room changed and everything like that. Because I was originally in Machuga and my roommate was reckless and I couldn't keep up with his antics.
Oh, jeez.
His bedtime was 5 a.m.
Oh my God.
and I was in a double. And he had this whole setup, all these string lights and all this shit. I couldn't. So I was just so happy. And I got one day to enjoy my room. And I had to leave out. But yeah, it was really tragic. Really tragic.
Yeah. No, now I'm thinking because Alexa and Kai, I know we were all together when we overheard someone bringing up the petition to the SGA because we were trying to get rechartered as an e-board. And yeah, we were just overhearing them say like, oh, there's a petition going around about closing after spring break and not coming back to campus. And I remember just kind of being like, that's ridiculous. Why do like they're milking the situation? That's what I thought of it in my brain. Like, oh, they're just milking the situation that's going on. Like it's not even affecting us. And then yeah, it ended up actually happening. So that it's crazy how things really took a turn. We didn't realize nearly how serious it was gonna be in that moment. Okay, so the next one I have here is NASA discovers alternate universe. I never fact checked that one, but I did hear about it. Everyone was freaking out. Yeah, that was another one of the, I guess, kind of not paranormal, but extraterrestrial kind of vibe stuff going on in 2020. BLM protests. Yeah, that definitely took off in 2020. Long overdue, but yeah. Kim Jong-un death rumors. I didn't hear those at the time. I only heard about them after the fact.
I think I remember like one day he was like something had happened and he was like in a coma, and then the next day he was fine, and then the next day he was back in the coma. Like it kept going back and forth, and I just remember being so confused. I was like, is he alive? Is he not alive?
That's funny.
If I completed a role, should I say bingo?
Yeah.
Oh, bingo.
Okay, what is your card number? Because I can check it right here.
It's the fifth. I clicked the link the one that's at 15, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
Let me see. View card. And is that what your card looks like?
No, it's not that one.
Oh, I think it was trying to do a full card bingo, but you just had to get across or diagonal. Which row was it? Tell us which ones you got.
Is that mine? Yeah, okay. I didn't click all of those. I just clicked the first row and then COVID vaccine.
Okay.
So pandemic outbreak, Tiger King, Trump, and then BLM.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Thank you for sharing. Oh, hold on. There's some stuff going on in the chat. Oh, did someone head out? Oh, okay. I'm not sure if Sarah left yet, but thank you for joining us. All right, so that was our little bingo. So yeah, it was kind of fun recapping all the crazy stuff of last year, but kind of as a signal of moving forward, I kind of want to go around and say what's one goal everyone has for themselves in 2021 to kind of put a better foot forward for this year after the chaos of last year.
I'll go first. For me, I definitely want to get my organizational skills under control, especially since I'm graduating this May. I want to sort of like start my adult life off on the right foot rather than stumbling, trying to figure out how to transition from being a student at the last possible second.
I could go next. I feel like during quarantine and when things were really bad, I lost a lot of motivation to keep up with my schoolwork. And I mean, I still kept up, but I didn't even want to. So I want to make sure for this semester and going forward, if we're on Zoom, God knows how long, hopefully not in the fall, but that I'm kind of in the right zone, in the right headspace, because grad school is coming around the corner and I can't let that, ruin anything. So that's my goal.
I can go next. I would say, so here's the thing, like I know I'm not a procrastinator in some things like school. When it comes to homework and all that kind of stuff, I'm not a procrastinator, but when it comes to like my future, I am. Like financial IDs, filling out the financial aid form, I don't know, looking up for grad schools, all that stuff. Like I'm bad at that. So that's one goal. Like I want to be more proactive in that, and also like, I don't know, maybe socialize a little bit more, even though it's hard, obviously. But yeah.
Hopefully we can help you with that second goal. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up for the semester, so definitely check out for that. I'll go next. I definitely have some more adult goals than usual in mind for myself this year, because I feel like I'm kind of getting a wake-up call now that it's, I'm kind of in the finish line of getting my degree, and I'm so used to just focusing on school because that's all I've done my whole life. But I definitely have been thinking about setting like financial goals, like saving money to get my own car and maybe move out in the next year or, something like that. So kind of thinking forward, what are my next big steps and what kind of job do I want to end up with once I have my degree and things like that. So thinking ahead to more long term in the future is a big thing for me right now. And yeah, learning things like budgeting and yeah, just having my things sorted out a little bit more. That's a big one for me. So I'm really excited for what's next.
I can go. I guess my goal, I feel like many, but one of the biggest things that I'm looking forward to is that next fall, I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly when I'm graduating. It depends on, there's some moving parts, but next fall I'm going to be applying for grad school. So definitely trying to get all my stuff together for that slowly but surely. And my goal is to like make some career counseling appointments with the school just so I have everything together, and also just like get some more like volunteer opportunities under my belt too, just to, you know, enhance my application a bit. Oh, thank you, Kai. Okay, someone else can go.
I can go. Oh, sorry. I kind of have similar goals. I want to start preparing for the GREs and kind of searching up a few grad school options. Get better at organizing myself because I'm a little bit of a mess all the time. And I think personally, I want to get more involved with mutual aid and being a better part of my community. I was able to run kind of like a support effort for a women's shelter earlier or late last year. And that was a lot of fun because I got to collaborate with a lot of my friends. But I don't do enough like community work. So I want to get better at being involved with my community and volunteering. So.
I feel like everybody's goals is super respectable. Like y'all are really doing it out here, iconic. My goal personally is to not gain, but like be on a certain path of financial independence. My mom was super kind enough to pay for my dorming for the past 2 years. And it was absolutely, she had no need to do that, but she was absolutely wonderful. But now that I'm an RA, that's paid for. So my goal is to be able to pay her back all of it and then some one day. So I'm just looking into like Roth IRAs and like credit cards and like 500 index fund investments, because we're not taught any of this in school. I think that's a problem with our education system, specifically if you grew up in like lower income neighborhoods like I did. That was never stressed. How to save up money was never stressed. So that's definitely something that I want to work on, building up generational wealth and all that.
I love that. That was an excellent point to bring up. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Like recently, it's gross how much I've been just on my phone Googling up like stuff about credit score and how to build that up for myself. And I'm like, ew, what am I, an adult? And yeah, it's something that, you know, no one kind of guided us towards earlier on. So you got to do the research yourself. And yeah, I feel you on that front completely. And I love that goal of, you know, paying your mom back and then some, you know. I love that. Did everyone go?
Can you repeat it? Repeat them. I know we were talking about things were getting better, but I kind of got lost with looking up the volunteer club information.
Oh, okay, no problem. So basically, what are some goals, some things that you want to build on now? You know, we're in a new year, 2021, and obviously last year was very hectic and it kind of set some people back. So what are your next steps moving forward? What are your goals right now? What are your main goals?
My number one goal is to not be so hard on myself. That's probably gonna be my number one goal, and like stop expect myself for everything to go perfectly the first or second or third try, and just understand that it's a process, and I need to keep learning from the things that don't go right, and the things that do go right, I celebrate, and I take time to celebrate my wins, no matter how big or small they are to me. Just kind of just I've been going crazy trying to do this and that and this and that and prove myself. And it's been toxic, toxic to myself. It has, and I haven't been the best friend. Well, I've been trying to find more friends. I haven't been the best friend to myself. So that's what I'm trying to do, you know, and in internships, because those are crucial.
That's awesome. I think that's everyone, right? Kara in the chat said, these are great goals, definitely inspiring. I agree. I'm also learning a lot from you guys. Hi, Mariel. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you
Hey, Arrows.
doing?
So I'm really good. For those of you who don't know me, I'm the director of the Center for Student Involvement here at Montclair State University, and I'm just taking the opportunity to meet with some groups face-to-face to let them know about an event that I'm in the process of planning. So on Thursday, May 6th, and I could send it again. I am working on World's Fair Day. So are any of you familiar with World's Fair Day that we've held in the past? Makes sense. Okay, so World's Fair Day is an annual event. In the past, it has been held out on the quad. Different groups had different tables where they could demonstrate or celebrate the diversity of their cultures, inform people about different things. It's a day that as an institution, we're celebrating our diversity and the various cultures that make up our university. So this year, instead of each group getting a table at a certain time and people coming out at the same time, I'm planning for a hybrid event. And so what I'm envisioning is there be some elements that happen online and some elements that will happen in person. And then exactly what those will be, we're still working on. So for example, talking to dining services to see if they could have some cultural food served in the different dining areas for that day, asking organizations and individuals to submit recipes for cultural food. So if maybe you can't go around to different tables and sample food, but maybe with the cookbook, you can prepare something that you've never had before. I spoke to the radio station about possibly having, Latin hour or Caribbean music for an hour. So basically trying to get the entire institution to be a part of this day. Unlike the past, instead of it being a 2-hour time block out on the quad, I envision this taking throughout the day. So if, for example, your club wanted to do a webinar on multicultural psychology and how psychology impacts people culturally, whatever, if you find a niche, I want to promote it on that day. So there's not a specific time for any one group. So for example, if you wanted to do a webinar, if you want to record the webinar, you could record it and I'll play it at a certain time. If you want to do the webinar live, we can work together to figure out a time that would work. And on the promotion for World's Fair Day, it will say, this time, this is the Zoom meeting, be there, this is a description. So there's a lot of flexibility with this format, and I'm really hoping to get a lot of different groups involved. So I'm putting my plug in now. I'll be following up with email in the next couple of weeks, and you can see if this might be something that your club or your club members might be interested in getting involved with.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us know. You said May 6th, right?
What was that?
May 6th?
Yes, Thursday, May 6th. It's a part of Spring Week. And yeah, I'll have all those details available in the email.
Okay, thank you so much for letting us
know. While you have me here, do you guys have any questions that I might be able to answer for you? Like I said, I'm the director of CSI, so I might have information for you that I might not. I might have to refer you to somebody else, but while you have me here.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your attention. Good luck with the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. That sounds like a
That's
really fun
awesome.
opportunity.
I don't know how I didn't care about that in the past if
Right.
it's been going on.
Right.
Awesome.
I hadn't heard of
That's
it
awesome.
either. Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. We're probably going to be getting involved with that event. So I'm excited for that in May. Cool. All right. So everyone had already finished going around. So before I talk about future events, Kai, would you mind running the raffle, please?
Absolutely. I don't have the ability to share my screen at the moment, so.
One sec.
Oh,
I gotta go. I have to do my drop-in thing. I have a drop-in appointment with my advisor, and that's
okay.
now. But y'all seem fun.
Thank
yeah, come back, bring a
Thank
friend.
you.
All right.
Yeah, and also make sure to add us on Instagram and engage. Ideally, our Instagram is montclair.mps. So you can check out
I
future
cannot
events.
hear that.
I'll type it in the chat. Montclair.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Kiara's always one step ahead of me with the social media. Thank you. So yeah, make sure to follow us about upcoming events. Thank you for joining us, Colin. Good luck with your advising.
Thank you. Bye.
Good luck, stay safe, take care.
Okay, so yeah, Kai can't share his screen right now, but please run the raffle. We have 3 gift cards, so we'll have 3 winners today.
And first winner is Nina.
All right, Nina. So make sure that you've given Kai your, I believe it's just your CWID and Montclair email, and also eBoard. I double checked with past raffles we've done, and I believe that we do need the phone number. So Nina, also just DM Kai your phone number. We just have to put it in a form for the SGA, like who it's going to. So we need just a couple bits of information. Okay, run it again, Kai. Just so y'all know, Kai's doing like a random name generator. So basically throwing it in a virtual hat and pulling out a random name.
The second winner is Andrea.
All right. So same thing goes, just your CWID, Montclair email, and phone number. Last winner, please. Yeah, drum roll.
Arrows.
All right.
That's
Okay.
perfect. We got all 3 in here.
Anyone want to make a speech, like thank someone?
I'd like to thank my mom and my cat.
That's pretty solid.
Can I ask? Can I ask? What did we win?
Yes, you guys won a $15 Amazon gift card, I believe is what we're going for. We just gotta, yeah, let the SGA know who they're going to, and then we'll follow up with you over email about how you can access that. We'll like virtually send you the gift card.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. So before we all, split for the week, we do meet every Wednesday, not at this exact time frame where we only met 2 to 3 because of the org fair today. So usually we meet from 1:30 to 2:30 as of this semester. We switched up from last semester. So 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. if you guys can join us again. Make sure to look up our Engage or our Instagram so you're always in the loop with our meetings, and you can find our Zoom links most easily through there. We also have a link tree. If Kiara, you can drop that in the chat. Thank you. That's all of our social media, our website for any more information, and you can always email us if you have any more questions. Next week, we're having a little Valentine's Day based event. It's called Self-Love Think Tank. So we're all gonna basically put in some anonymous questions for discussion, talking about self-love, self-care, kind of go around and talk about our own cultural experiences with self-love, how different cultures look at self-love and self-care, and how we can better our own relationship with ourselves, and even with other people, because yeah, that's, you know, kind of the theme going for Valentine's Day, your relationships, which are external and internal. So that's our big theme for next week, and we're really excited to see you all. I did hear some people talking about volunteering this year, getting more involved with our communities. So another event we have coming up in 2 weeks is we're having an organization, Students for Social Justice, come in and talk about their volunteer opportunities, because that's a big mission for their organization, is getting involved with community outreach. Right now, I believe they're working on giving back to an LGBTQ based organization. They'll be talking more about that soon when they join us on that day. That's February 24th. So 2 Wednesdays from now. So yeah, if you're looking at volunteer opportunities, they've also been getting involved with Black Lives Matter efforts and so on and so forth. So that's a really important professional development kind of thing we have coming up. And yeah, we're just going to be having a bunch of fun events to keep mingling with you guys and getting to know you guys better, and helping you with building on yourself and your kind of experience in the realm of psychology. So yeah, any other notes from the rest of the e-board?
No important information, but it was really nice for you guys to stop in and say hello. I enjoyed meeting and learning about all of you guys. So hopefully we'll see you in the next coming weeks.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we'll see you on May 6th. Gives you a reason to come
Yep.
back.
Yeah. Very excited for that. So yeah, definitely stop by whenever you can. Hope to see you guys next Wednesday, and stay safe. It was wonderful meeting all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a nice day.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye.